As James May once said on Top Gear, if you were a boy in the 1980s, you had two choices of poster for your bedroom wall: a female tennis player or a Lamborghini Countach. The Lamborghini Countach was designed by Ferruccio Lamborghini to be the successor to the Miura and was to build on the success of that car. In 1971, the first prototype Countach was shown at the Geneva Motor Show before being put into production in 1974. The name Countach came from one of the people working at Lamborghini at the time. He didn't speak any Italian, and one of the words he kept saying was Countach. In this man's language, it was often used as a term of amazement or admiration, and as a joke to keep up morale. The other workers at Lamborghini started calling the car by that name, and it stuck. The Countach is famous for its out-there styling, the main reason it became a poster car for so many people. It boasts the famous wedge shape of the 1970s and is very wide and low to the ground. The famous vents behind the side windows house the radiators to cool the engine, and one of the most famous design choices of the Countach was probably the scissor doors. Rather than opening conventionally, these doors lifted up, which made it easier to open in tight spaces, a common occurrence in the wide Countach. Over the 16-year run of the Countach, the design would get even more outlandish, with extra vents, flared arches and spoilers added to the car. The car that we'll be driving today is the LP5000QV, which launched in 1985. It boasted a 5.2 litre V12 which produced just over 440 brake horsepower and could take the Countach from 0 to 62 in around 5 seconds before hitting a top speed of 185 miles per hour. Easily one of the most famous and iconic cars in history, let's see how quickly the Lamborghini Countach can get up the Goodwood Festival of Speed hill climb. The Lamborghini Countach LP5000QV did the Goodwood Festival of Speed hill climb in 55.5 seconds. Now, I had heard that the Countach wasn't the best car to drive in real life and is better to look at, but I did enjoy driving up the hill despite its relatively slow time. The Ferrari F40 from the last episode was 1.3 seconds quicker than the Countach, which is unsurprising considering the F40 was designed to be the ultimate driver's car. Regardless of its lack of performance up the Goodwood Hill, it is undeniable that whenever you see a Countach you have to stop and have a look. To this day I think it is one of the bravest and most iconic bits of automotive design, and although it isn't the most beautiful of cars in the traditional sense, I hold it up there with some of the best looking cars of all time. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time where we'll be driving some more cars up the Goodwood Festival of Speed hill climb. Goodbye.